Good morning. I would first like to say thank you to everyone that's actually here on today. I would like to say a special thank you to our board members that are here, of course, all of our school staff that are here, and of course, all of these wonderful students, all of our friends, all of our elected officials, all of our dignitaries. Thank you all so much for being here with us on this morning. Here at Montgomery Public Schools, we know that every day counts when it comes to student success. Regular attendance is the most important factor in ensuring that our students are prepared for college, their careers, and their lives. It's important for our community to understand that when students miss several days of schools, the consequences are severe. The definition of chronic absenteeism is missing 10% or more of the academic school year. For MPS students, that means 18 days or more. Oftentimes, parents assume that 18 days sounds dramatic. But if we think about it, if our students miss 2 or more days each month in an academic year, that easily adds up to 18 days or more. As superintendent of Montgomery Public Schools, I understand the many obstacles, challenges, and other factors that may impact a student's attendance record. But I want our community to understand that we are here to help our families. We offer an array of student services to ensure that our students are successful in school. As a reminder, when students miss several days of school, it places them at a much higher risk of falling behind academically, struggling with reading and math, and even dropping out before graduation. It also affects their social and emotional development, making it harder to build those strong relationships with their teachers and their peers. Simply put, students can't learn if they are not in school. That's why I'm proud to announce a new community partnership to strengthen our commitment to student success and student attendance. District Attorney Ozzie Oliver and Councilmember Arundel Mitchell will serve as Montgomery Public Schools' official attendance ambassadors for the 2025-2026 school academic year. Together, they will help us share the message across our community that being present, being prepared, and being productive are all ingredients for a successful school year. Please give a huge MPS round of applause as we bring up our school attendance ambassadors, D.A. Oliver and Councilmember Mitchell, as they share a few words.
Good morning. I am humbled and honored, excited to serve as the Montgomery Public School Attendance Ambassador for the 2025-2026 academic year. One thing that youth who enter the criminal justice system have in common is that they were truant, suspended, or not enrolled in school at the time that they committed the crime. If there is no intervention, a child could commit even more serious offenses, both violent and nonviolent, later in life. Related to substance abuse, gang activity, and criminal activity is truancy. Truancy is a proven risk factor for delinquent behavior. They can also become victims of crime themselves. Truancy can also be an indicator that something is wrong in the home. Issues like poverty, issues like domestic violence, neglect, physical abuse, or substance abuse can contribute to a child's absence. This is why the DA's office, Helping Montgomery's Family Initiative, who collaborates with Montgomery Public Schools, local law enforcement, healthcare professionals, mental health, social services, faith-based organizations, juvenile justice agencies, and other organizations focuses on the intervention in the lives of the school children who are chronically absent. Intervention includes addressing the issues of the entire family unit. We pledge to continue to provide support for the sake of our children and the sake of our families. The parents have a duty and are required under the Alabama Mandatory School Attendance Law to ensure that their children attend school. Children between the ages of 6 and 17 are required to attend school. If your child is not in school, not only are you limiting the child's future, but you are breaking the law. Failure to comply is a Class C misdemeanor for parents, carrying potential fines and for up to 90 days in jail. The law requires district attorneys to vigorously enforce that statute. I pledge to use all of the resources of my office to assist families, to assist children and parents, and so our youth can thrive and achieve. This means that parents that won't cooperate will be held accountable. Parents should set the standards. From an early age, a child begins to take on the value of their parents. Parents should demonstrate the behavior and the habits that they want their children to duplicate. The future of your child, our children, and our community is at stake. Parents must understand that young people who are chronically absent are more likely to suffer from low academic performance, failing grades, and grades retention, all of which cause students to drop out and struggle to maintain employment. Education is a pathway to a strong, successful future for our children, and every school day counts. I encourage all parents to take interest in their students by ensuring that they are in school every day. I urge parents to help their students be present, be prepared, and be productive. Let's be great and have a wonderful and productive school year. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am truly honored to stand here before you today as one of Montgomery Public Schools attendance ambassadors of the 2025-26 school year. This role is more than just a title. This is a call to action. School attendance is more about just showing up to class. It's about preparing our students academically, socially, and personally. When students are present in their classroom, they are learning, they are growing, and most important, they are preparing for their future. But when students miss days, they miss out on key opportunities that are often difficult and not impossible to make up. As Dr. Bird shared, chronic absenteeism is a serious challenge, not only in Montgomery, but across our nation. That's why we must work together to set examples, showing the world that we are taking school attendance seriously. We must stand with our families, help them to prioritize being present, being prepared, and being productive. We cannot afford to let our students fall behind or lose their path to graduation. Every day matters. Every child matters. I'm proud to join Superintendent Dr. Bird and District Attorney Oliver and all of you in this important community effort. Together we can send a clear message. Attending at school every day is essential to success. And Montgomery, please know that you're not in this alone. As a community, we all are helping to support our students and our families each and every day. Thank you. Let's continue to invest in our children by making sure that they attend school every day. Make sure that they are prepared and make sure that they are productive. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to bring forward our wonderful principal here at Peter Crump Elementary School, Mr. William Shaw.
Good morning, good morning. First thing I'd like to do, I want to say thank you to this big crowd. I appreciate you guys. I've seen a lot of folks that I hadn't seen in a while, so I want you to start coming back. I want to thank all the support that the district gave us, all of you guys that are here, the setting up, the whole deal. So I really appreciate that. The most important folks to me is the media. I appreciate you guys coming out because you guys are going to be the one that's going to get the message out about this important subject with the absenteeism. So I really appreciate it. So thank you again.
Again, we would like to thank you all so much for being here. At this time, we'll have a few questions.
Dr. Burke, it's imperative that we understand that the initial thing, we must get to the parents. So the initiative must be to engage the parents as much as possible. Child miss one day, engage with the parent then, not wait till they miss 2 or 3 days. So it's imperative, and we are here to help make sure that happens.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And again, as you already said, it is so important for our parents to understand that, again, as he said, that when our children miss any days of school, they're actually missing out on wonderful opportunities for learning. So again, we are here on today to plead with our parents to please make sure that they send our children to school each and every day. You know, we actually love our children. Look at these wonderful children that we have right up here. Look at these wonderful children. And we love them so much that we want them at school every single day because our teachers, they are committed. Our teachers, they work hard each and every day. And we don't want our students to miss out on one single opportunity to learn. Okay? So again, thank you so much, sir, for sharing that.
The immediate impact of this kind of collaboration that you guys have now, what can we expect? Right out there.
So as you all see, again, thank you so much for that question, Mr. Bill. Look at all the wonderful people that we have here. We have city council officials. We have county commissioners that are here on today. We have our retired teachers that are here on today. Again, this room is filled, and I'm sorry, I just started naming people, and now I'm gonna get in trouble. We have our ministerial alliance that's here on today. Jay, don't let me get in trouble. Of course. I think I said it at the very beginning, our board members. So again, we have so many people that are here on today that are committed to making sure that we actually address this vital role. We address this vital subject. As we know, again, as I've said so many times, you know, we will proudly take responsibility for what happens within our walls each and every day. But you all, we need help making sure that our students, that they enter these walls. We need help with that. I wish that we could. You know, we adopted the theme this year of superheroes because our employees, they do the impossible each and every day. And if we could, we would knock on the doors. We would go in. We would actually wake our students up. We would put their clothes on and we would drive them to school. We would do that if we could. But there are so many laws that actually prevent that, because we can't transport them in our vehicles. There are a lot of things that we simply can't do. So at this time, we are begging our parents to please help us with those things that are beyond our reach. Please help us with those things. If you would get them to school, if you would make sure that they are prepared and they are ready for the day, we'll take it from there. We will take it from there. So we're begging, please help us by making sure that you send your children to school each and every day.
So if parents are the key, and certainly they are, have you thought of, and what is the process of engaging parents more or developing a strategy to appreciate parents or to say to parents, here are some quarterly things that we're going to do to involve parents and engage them in the process of making sure that their students are.
Thank you so much, Reverend Davis. Yes, sir, you were right there in my brain. And we have done all of that, and we are continuing to do just that. We are making sure, again, that our schools, that they are more inviting. We're making sure that we are addressing some of the things within that parents that they have raised concerns about, such as customer service. We want to make sure that when our students, that when they visit our schools, we want to make sure that they stay in our schools. We want to make sure that they feel valued, appreciated. We want to make sure that they remain engaged. So we're working with all of our PTA PTO officials. We're working with all of our principals to make sure, again, that we offer more opportunities for our parents to be engaged. Again, and when we think about engagement, we're thinking about more than just showing up, because anybody can show up for a PTO meeting. We want to make sure that our parents, that they actually feel appreciated and involved. We want them to sit at the table and help us to come up with these solutions. So that's real engagement. And so, yes, sir, we are definitely making sure that we add more of those engagement activities. Again, we are working with the city, we're working with the DA, we're working with the county. We're making sure, again, that we have monthly events, again, such as Motivational Mondays with Mom, a lot of donuts with dads and different things such as that. So all of those things that we have heard about, all those things that we know, we're even working with the Montgomery Housing Authority. Again, so anything that's out there that's new and innovative, we're trying it in MPS.
Good morning, Dr. Bird.
Good morning.
Councilman, good to see you all. Quick question. How can the churches support the effort in regards to this new initiative?
And of course, and we know, of course, that our faith-based community, that you all are vital in this role. So, yes, sir, on Wednesday night service, on Sundays, if you would issue a challenge to all of your members by saying that as the pastor, that you're going to be right here at Peter Crump, and you're going to check and see how many of your members are here, whatever it takes, we want you to do it, Pastor. So again, and we know, of course, that you all lead huge flocks, and of course, and I know, of course, that I actually appreciate and value my pastor so much that when my pastor says go somewhere, even if I don't want to go, I'm there. So again, we hope that you will still that you will continue to use that influence to make sure that we get the message to our parents. Good.
We want to thank everyone so much. We're going to get our young folks back in class because instruction is important. But let's give everybody a round of applause. Thank you all for coming out. We're now going to do photo ops. My team, students, great job.
Hello, MPS family. I'm Jacqueline Jackson, one of your district resource officers from the Office of Student Support Services. September is Attendance Awareness Month, a time to highlight just how important it is to be present, be prepared, and be productive. In Alabama, school attendance isn't just encouraged, it's required for all children ages 6 through 17. So let's start this school year strong by making attendance a top priority.
Parents, we need your partnership to keep students on track. Every time your child is absent, an excuse must be submitted. Please remember, MPS does not accept excuses via fax or email, and parental notes are limited to 8 days per school year. All excuses, whether from a parent or doctor, must be turned in within 3 school days of your child returning to class. If your child has a chronic illness, be sure to submit a physician's letter so we can properly support their attendance plan.
Staying informed is key. Log into PowerSchool to monitor your child's attendance, grades, and class schedule. Also, please ensure your contact information is up to date. If changes are needed, visit your child's school with the proper documentation. Let's work together to stay connected and engaged in your child's success.
For any questions or concerns, check your 2025-2026 school handbook, or feel free to contact our office directly at 334-851-4827. We're here to help, and we're committed to supporting every student and every family.
Be present, be prepared, be productive. Every day counts.